and his team name Nosfanatica. We are on level pegging, so let's make this a really, really good fight. We've already seen my lineup, but let's take a look at his, because that's your captain right there in the middle. He's a midfielder instead of a forward for once, but he's still got excellent stats everywhere. Bloodsucker Bite is a brilliant shot. Holy Roller is the final one in Arian's level up moveset. Heaven's Time you all are very familiar with. And he's got a mix and match and a fighting spirit as well. He's unbelievable to deal with, to be quite honest with you. And then he's got all of his teammates as well. Floral Fiesta on one of them, and Flower Plower making a return. We only saw it in the last episode. But, yeah, these can take some real getting past, especially this goalkeeper who has Gravity Point and Double God Hand, which you can only unlock through play coins in the play coin machine. And we're here at Transylvania Stadium. Victor, we're finally taking you to your hometown, mate. This is, you know, he's had the Transylvanian accent going on for pretty much the entire Inazuma 11 Go series, so it makes sense that he would finally make his appearance. Hero, I did give a fighting spirit, but he cannot armor fire yet, so again, that's not going to be too useful. Decoy Deploy is new on Zanuck, but clearly the stat buffs on these guys is a little too much for us to deal with. So I'm going to bring out Victor's fighting spirit because he's the nearest, but honestly, I don't think he is enough to beat Glenrur, because that fighting spirit, Glenrur, is a dribbling one. It has a dribbling move which looks kind of nice. I'm gonna come straight out with that one. I do love how it looks. Alpha, you can go for the regular fighting spirit. He does not have a mix and match yet, so again, I don't think Alpha will be able to score, but I'll at least get towards the opportunity, run down a bit of the goalkeeper's stats, hopefully. Or he can just lose immediately. Let's have a look at what Dracul has to offer then with Demon's Bolt. Yeah, 816 power, and that is before he has mix and matched. The guy is pretty much invincible. So, fortunately, he is an AI, so he will pass the ball around the pitch willy-nilly as he does. So you can at least count on him making some stupid decisions from time to time. But when they start getting nearer to the goal, yeah, just do everything you can. Like, I'm actually going to be keeping Goldie's regular spirit out for quite some time, I think, just to make it last longer. It'll be a shame not to have the use of Do-Re-Mi, the long shot, but frankly, you know, my defense squad is not the best. I've got Gabby with a spirit and Goldie with a spirit, and then I binned off Saw to have Katsu instead. So, yeah, we're going to have to go straight for the Tornado Tunnel just to keep in with a chance. I'm not too sure if these guys do have... Yeah, they clearly do have boosted stats. Like, they're already level 70, which would make them a threat regardless. But they've got that extra bit of power on deck as well, which can make this difficult. You know, the LBX match that we did in the last one against Japanese name is Destructures, and then they were the Desperados in this game. Most of their players were quite easily beaten because they were all duplies, and then the actual two, well, Flora and the team captain, they were a lot harder to deal with. Let's go for a Great Blaster out of the gate to see if we can get a goal in the mark, but, I mean, the goalkeeper, he's not got his spirit up yet, actually. He's totally forgotten to do that. So, fair enough, we're going to get an early goal then. That's pretty useful. Of course, Victor always likely to score on his home ground of Transylvania. But, oh, I didn't want to stop such an ugly shot. Yeah, great excuse. I'm going to line up some spirits in a row, actually, because I can see Dracul bringing out his... Well, he's already got it out, but I can see us engaging in a duel with him. So let's try and wear him down a bit, if indeed he is in possession, which he is, and Zanuck has totally ruined the plan, because I didn't move him out of the way. But anyway, Demon's Bolt is going to take up quite a lot of his FSP, so hopefully we can get him out of the picture pretty quickly, and then we'd be kind of free running. He can obviously armorify, as you would expect, so he will be doing that very soon, and the mix and match will come into play, which gives him enough of a stat boost by itself. But I'd say we're in pretty good standings so far, especially with Victor in possession again, going on a run for the ball. They're going to try and take it from us. Let's just go for an upsy daisy, nothing too expensive, but still enough to beat our Dark Thunder. That's brilliant. First little bit of involvement for Hero as well. Bylong is going to go for a shot. I think we've run out of spirit slots, haven't we? Yep, so he's going to have to go at it normally. Go for a Rising Dragon just to save on TP a little bit. Bylong does have absolutely loads of TP now that he's leveled up a bit. And to be honest, I've just been informed actually by the commenter X Quartos. I've clearly not been using Bylong properly. I mean, we all knew that. We all knew I was completely wasting Bylong throughout the main story and just letting him run out of TP extremely quickly. But what I've now learned is the correct sequence of events if you want to get the absolute most out of Bylong in a single match. If you mix and match and then use Chuga Liang's spirit, you can use that until it's worn off, and then straight afterwards you can actually go for his regular spirit, White Wyvern. So you have both of those options available. I'm not sure whether to mix and match Mark or Bylong. I'll go for Bylong in this case. If they score, they score. I don't think I can stop this guy anyway, especially because his spirit is still up. Ah, what happened? Is that a vampire? Silly boy, I haven't transformed. This is my mix and match form. Now, who should I sample first? I'm far too gamey and stringy to taste nice. I don't think he was bothered, but here's our response, Chuga Liang. So Bylong's not brought out his spirit yet. If I want to give that guy some extra emphasis, I could go for both spirits in a single match, but he was kind of the MVP of the last match, so we'll maybe avoid him a little bit more. For now, Heaven's Time is such a callback. This guy has two of Aphrodite's moves from Zeus as well. He's also got God Knows when mix and matched, which I suspect he's gonna go for right now, and there's frankly nothing I can do. I should probably just save the TTP, but it's not the rhyming way to give in and let him score. I'll at least do something, but yeah, God Knows, +2 it's fully maxed out. Critical 2,600 points. Achievement unlocked for the opponent. I've certainly not got that kind of score on deck yet. Definitely shouldn't have bothered going for a move. Love his little goal celebrations. So we're back on level peggings for now, but yeah, Dracul's spirit isn't going to last forever, and that's what we're counting on really. He's obviously by far the best player on his team. He's still got very good teammates. They're all vampires. To be honest, I thought they were all duplies, just like the Desperados, but looking at the character bios, I guess that's not the case. I can't use Thunderbolt, so Virtuoso Volcano. Grand Plan screwed me over last time. Yeah, I really thought his team was all duplies, but I guess not. I would have preferred them being all duplies, because it just kind of makes sense to have, say, one really exemplary, villainous football person. It makes a lot less sense to have 11 of them, but that's just kind of how it is in the Inazuma 11 world a lot of the time. I was saying before how I thought Team Zan should have all been duplies, because where on earth did Zanuck find all of his mates from? He's like a triple S criminal who's just gotten out of prison. Where did he get any kind of mates from? Oh, I didn't use Zero Magnum, Bylong's brand new move. Whoops, that was a mistake on my part. I guess he's going to have to go for another goal later on. White Hurricane will do for now. But yeah, duplies are in the game for a reason. I guess if you want to be really technical, Duplies are a kind of fighting spirit, and Dracul kind of needs his actual one. Inferno Fist on Demogorgon. That's not a unique fighting spirit. We've seen that in the previous game, but it's still a massive, massive threat. Let's get the... Oh, Victor, come on. Can't bring out any more, can I? Nope. There we go, Tachyon. That's one of the first fighting spirits we were ever introduced to in this series, but it's still knocking about and still proving a threat. Goldie has taken the ball outright. Oh, that's really useful. I would have loved to go for Do-Re-Mi again, but that would have meant bringing out the spirit menu just to armor fire and then go for the shot. Yeah, I was going to take my chances, but hasn't worked out at all. Okita Victor getting beaten out pretty swiftly, and the timer has done us a big save there. Thank you, Alpha. Half time, this is looking really even. They've had more possession than we have, but we've done a little more. So let's just pick our options here. Bylong is obviously who we want in the front, but I will get Alpha and Goldie behind, and Zanuck firmly out of the way. Yeah, I've been stumped again. Bylong obviously with a great movement speed, but not fast enough. Victor has intercepted. My team keeps screwing me over here. Thankfully, Fractal Repeller has actually won. Now I'm going to test if my use of Upsy Daisy has actually rewarded me here. Bylong's spirit is gone. Do I have enough TTP to go for another special tactic? Yes, I can do a second Upsy Daisy. It didn't win this time though. Dark Thunder lowers your movement speed, so not the worst consequence in the world. It is obviously a very, very big reduction in speed, but there's worse things that could happen to you. For now, we in vain try to get Hero involved. Poor guy. I'm just glad he's here, to be honest. And once I've leveled him up in some competition routes, he will be a threat. He's got a brilliant shooting move in Big Bang Slash. That's genuinely one of the strongest in the game. It's just not going to come across that way at level 38. Man, Victor is really trying to be the MVP of this one, but there's not too much he can do right now. He's got the one goal. But I mean, sometimes one goal is all you need. I remember when I first played this match, back when I was extremely over-leveled, I went into the post-game story without doing anything beforehand. And, oh, no, it gets beaten out by the block, as I thought. Yeah, not so much I can do here. Mecha Mark, can you... He can, actually. Let's bring out the Stationer. It might not be enough, though, but it's at least worth the effort. Mix and match, can I do that too? Yes, I can. So, Sam and the Stationer will have a try. He does look weird when mix and matched with a human. But, yeah, when I first played the game ages and ages ago, all those years back, I actually won this by a score of 1-0. Jeez, that's certainly beating us no matter what we do. But, yeah, 1-0 was all I needed, and I think it was like a penalty or a foul that... Well, that's the same thing. Absolutely scathing words from Dracul. Well, if I need to take this to extra time, then I will attempt it. I don't think Dracul's spirit will last much longer. How many spirits have I got? 1 on Alpha, which has been a waste of time. 2 on Goldie, 3 on Mecha Mark. So, honestly, not much I can do. I would love to bring out Bylong's second spirit, but, yeah, it's not going to happen, annoyingly. Armorify on Goldie now. Let's go for an easy breezy kid. Got to be quiet over that one, of course, because it just sounds so... It's like the same move, but just with the slightest additional touch. I love being able to show that off. 494 on Do Re Mi, and we're going to try and make this a shot chain if we can get past this guy first. Mystic Mist has a bit of an impact, but then... Oh, that wasn't Bylong, that was Dracul! I was getting a Dragon Driver set up, completely not noticing that I was trying to set up a chain with the opposition. Well, that's bad. Jeez, I need to get 2 goals in here. Fortunately, they're doing me a solid right now. Alpha, you need to be more kind of over here. Why does Bylong have to be taking the throw in? I need him up the pitch. Let's armorify him. A, because that's going to make him better at dribbling, and B, because Alpha's spirit clearly needs to subside. I might even do it manually if it comes down to that, but you never know, he could prove me wrong. It always looks weird seeing offense command 11 plus 1, but he will be going for a shot. And look at the new move he's got by level up. That thing that I didn't use enough in the actual match where it was introduced for story purposes because I was trying to show everything else off. Yes, we have Omega Assault, again one of the absolute strongest moves in the game, and Void type as well. But this is a Void type goalkeeping spirit, so that doesn't make it easy. Gravity Point is more than enough. Looking lovely in the process, but as long as we keep the pressure up, I'm really hoping for that second goal. We've got no real tactics left to use. I could go for an upsy daisy. There goes goalies. I think I'll be bringing out Katsu just to have an extra goal defender involved. Jungle Jam can't even beat them outright. This is getting dire. I should be able to stop this, but ooh, God Hand V. Oh, I didn't even notice that he had that. Will-o'-the-Wisp shot, 332. Yeah, we can deal with that. I remember when Will-o'-Wisp shot was meant to be the unblockable move, the strongest in Inazuma 11 Go 1 up to that point in the story. But yeah, we can definitely stop that. But I am really running out of time here to make something important happen. I need 2 goals, and the goalkeeper is, frankly, not even fussed as we pass straight into the hands of Steak. Jeez, I'd love to have a Steak right about now and boost my abilities. Capable hands. Actual fighting spirit shot now. 601. There's 10 minutes to get 2 goals in. I've at least got to try and take it to extra time. That much is clear. Goldie, another long shot, please. Just to get the ball on the other side of the pitch. Should be able to chain it with Victor as well. This time I've actually set it up a little bit better. Only 214 power without any of her spirits available. Victor doesn't have a spirit up either. I am worried now. I'm going to have to work really, really hard just to get that extra goal. What if it does end in a draw? I'm only assuming it goes to extra time. It certainly should do. Atlantis Wall of Atlantis has blocked the shot. What can I do now to get that goal? I think I need a timeout. Right, Alpha Spirit is gone, as is the mix and match on Victor, so that opens up some slots for us. I'm going to pause right now, set up a run from Bylong. He'll be going for White Wyvern straight after that. Just move Victor up somewhat. Yeah, I'm just going to have to take the gamble and totally depend on Bylong taking this ball. If he doesn't, which he didn't, then huge danger. But Gabby is going to be the one doing us the save, and a change of plans. It's going to be Arian bringing out his spirit. I wish I could just go straight for a Griffin right about now, and Arian has utterly failed. This is looking extremely dire now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, absolutely nothing I can do with the special tactics. Mecha Mark has to make yet another save. Capable hands. It's the best I've got, really. That along with God Hand V. See, Penguin the hand with the strongest power, but the big stun gauge is just giant in effect. Not a very good throw from him either. It's got to make it to Ricardo. Get it in the hands of Arian. It's not going to make it there. Can I... Yes, I can summon Zodiac. I need to mix and match Zanuck if I've got the slots. And I need to take the shot without running out of time. 29:55. Is he going to make it there? This animation is running down the timer. I am mashing the button and he's gotten into a dribble. That's led to our defeat, I think. I'm not going to have the time to do an I Am the Almighty. Oh dear, come on. Pull through, I'm mashing the goal and it's not enough. We have lost. Wow, that was pushing me to my limits. And clearly my limits were not good enough. No, could you not, please? Such destiny. Perhaps I overestimated your strength a teensy bit. A dreadful shame, really. Well, I suppose you should go. Off with you. Go on. And that is a failure here at the Transylvania Stadium. Well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. See you in another video.